Hello and welcome to Handyman Stan, and today we're installing a pod swing. Somewhere here in the garage, this customer would like this child's swing to hang down somewhere in this area here. Fortunately, they have a nice access there to get up into the attic. So this is an Outree pod swing. It is rated for 100 pounds, and so it is a child swing, but they would like to have it out here in the garage. So let's go ahead and put it up for them. Fortunately, the client has access up here into the attic, and there's a nice cross beam going here. And so I'm going to use my stud finder to find this cross beam underneath. I think this one will easily support 100 pounds. And so I can tell it's a solid support crossbeam because it matches with some of the other framing that's here as well. And so this should be a nice solid piece. 100 pounds is not much, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. If at all possible, I'm actually going to try to put it right through here. So I believe there's a bolt system that goes through, so in that way I can access the bolt right here. So I might actually end up starting to drill it from the top down. We'll get to that. Looking at the tools, the parts that they provided, there is this expansion bolt for concrete. That won't go all the way through and provide any support on the beam. So these are going up into the beam, and then this hook here will clip onto here. So it really doesn't matter where on that beam I attach this. So here's a neat trick. If you have a stud finder, of course, you could use the stud finder to find the center of the stud. That's awesome. But when drywall is put in, they nail it to the stud. And so I happen to have some magnets laying around. And this, if you kind of feel around, you can find the nails that they used to put the drywall in. So now I know for sure that there is a stud right here. And I am actually going to use this nail hole as a reference point. And I think I'm just going to put the swing in here. But I'm going to check with the client first to see if that will work for them and kind of go from there. So in talking to the client, we came up with another idea. Since this isn't going to be something that's permanent all the time, it's something for his son, kind of reward. They have this ladder that goes up into their attic. And so I'm going to use this ladder as a reference point and actually probably put it in somewhere here. I know this is a weird angle, but come out from that ladder and put the hook there. So in that way he can use this steps at any time to step up, reach up, unhook it, and go back and forth. So he doesn't have to get a stool out. He just pulls this out of the ceiling and takes it down. So that's where I'm going to put it. There we are. Got the bolts up. I pre-drilled the holes. So drilled the holes out and then added the screws. That allows some of the material out of the wood, and it also gives a guide for the screw and holds nice and secure. Something else that's kind of different with this is in the time of COVID, I would normally take this cushion and blow it up for them. But, COVID. So I happen to have a battery-operated jump starter that also has a tire pump on it. And so got this from O'Reilly Auto Parts. I've used it a few times to jumpstart cars. I'm actually going to need to jumpstart a van that I have in another video. and it works pretty well. And since it's on site here, we'll fill up this with being COVID safe. I filled it up almost full. I figure it's easier to let air out than add air in. I'm glad I used my air pump because that is quite a bit more volume than I was expecting. So there's a little pocket in here. Hopefully that this will get in there and I shouldn't have blown it up. See? Stan didn't think that one through. Should have put it inside before I blew it up. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to blow it up myself using lung power because I would have been very upset with myself having to empty it back out to put it back in. There we are. That is the Outree Pod Swing, suitable for indoor or outdoor play for kids. The strap here is adjustable, so that way they can raise and lower it to the ground. But cute little unit, and you should be able to get some good swing out of that. So there you go. Thanks for watching this episode of Handyman Stan. Stay tuned for more fun, exciting builds like this. If you like this video or just want to give me a help, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this video so you can see what else I'm doing. Thanks so much for watching Handyman Stan, and we'll see you on the next one.